Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Michael Cole and Renee Young Show. We're in
here.
Charleston, South Carolina. What a great city.
I love it here so much. Everyone is so nice and hospitable. I'm a big fan.
Let's show you some more of South Carolina.
Roll intro.
The first place we're going to take you to...
Hey guys! My luggage finally got here. I hate these airlines. There's a reason they've lost money since Orville and Wilbur Wright first flew an airplane.
Really
These
good
guys,
to see you.
they're horrible. It's great to see you guys.
Glad you're
yeah.
back.
Hey,
Really
how
glad you're
great is
here.
this? We're in Charleston. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send you off like Sean Coldheart. We're gonna send you on assignment. I'm gonna send you off. Yes, you're gonna go to Fort Sumter.
But-
You're gonna go to a lot of places. Anyway, go on. I'll explain all later. Okay? I'll text you. Okay? This is cool. She's like Edward R. Murrow or Sean Coldheart, famous war correspondent. What are we gonna do?
Roll the animation.
Roll the animation.
You suck. You don't remember a simple cue. So we begin our world tour here in Charleston on the Atlantic at Battery Park White Point Gardens. This is pretty cool. Civil War era. The first shots of the Civil War were fired here in Charleston at Fort Sumter, which we'll bring you to in just a little moment. But it's almost like being like Kathy Lee and Hoda here, touring this great city. They were once here for the Today Show.
Which one's which?
I don't know. Maybe Kathy Lee, because you're a bit older. But nonetheless, all along this park,
So you're Hoda?
You'll see replicas of the Civil War, cannonballs and cannons, some very famous homes. I think you should move here for Bermuda. It's sort of like your environment here.
Very friendly place, a lot of golf. It is my environment.
Let's head over now to Fort Sumter.
Behind me we have Fort Johnson and Fort Sumter, where the very first shots from the American Civil War were taken just over there, which is kind of cool and super
Renee.
important to the show.
You're doing a great job.
Thank
I
you.
want to talk about this before Michael gets here. Have you ever thought about just the JBL and Renee Young Show?
I'm
And
listening.
get rid of
Okay.
Michael. Get rid of Michael for good. I am so sick of him. I have to put up with him on Raw, SmackDown,
Yeah,
the
it's a
JBL
lot.
show.
It is a lot.
Way too much. You would be perfect.
So if we do that, can we get a new intro?
Hey, Michael.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How's
We're
it
just
going?
talking about
Really
you.
So I'm
good.
thinking, I had
Having a
an
good time.
idea. I'm thinking that perhaps we can maybe morph this open into like three, like the Michael Cole, Renee Young,
I agree with changing it.
That's
and
smart.
John Layfield show. What do you guys think?
I think
Why
it's
would
a smart
why would you
move.
put me at the end?
I'm actually pretty excited though because we are, as I'm
I
sure
should
you
go
already
first.
mentioned, Fort Sumter's in the background.
Just
You're
over
oldest.
there.
And I've been doing some research about this place. April 12th, 1861, 4:30 in the morning. Confederate batteries opened fire, firing for 34 straight hours on the fort.
Wow,
Pretty amazing.
34 hours?
Yep.
That would be a lot of damage in a long chunk of time.
So Renee, you ready to go tour some more of Charleston?
Hell yeah.
Let's
And
go.
Wait a minute. Fort Moultrie, who's right here too, is the first Union victory in the Revolution.
Always trying to one-up me, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Renee, JBL,
these
Renee,
guys, let's
and
go.
Michael Cole.
In three.
Now, this is a pretty cool place. We are in the Dock Street Theater, 1736, the year that this theater was built here in Charleston, South Carolina, the first building in America built specifically for theatrical performances.
How much was Cokes and popcorn then?
The
Do they
cool
have hot dogs?
I hope everywhere has hot
It's a
dogs.
theater,
Hot
right?
dogs are delicious. Yes, it is a theater. But yeah, it's really cool. This is the first theater in America built just for theatrical performances, but there was a big fire here and then it was rebuilt and now here we are today.
I could've
with
sold
the guy
this place
tuning
out.
the piano right behind us.
If JBL had been around in 1736, I'd have sold this place
Yes,
out.
because it probably
Clotheslines
holds about
from hell
500
all
to
over the
600
place.
people. It's a very quaint facility, but it's actually beautiful. What a beautiful community Charleston is.
I love it.
Yes.
Accept me as your own.
Renee, you and I could go get some lunch and just have a nice,
would be
nice
great.
afternoon together.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
could talk about future business proposals.
Do you think they have mint juleps here? Is that a thing?
Perhaps.
Let's do
And-
that.
And I'll pick up the tab.
In fact,
that's nice.
I have
Okay.
just the place for both of you to go.
At least I'm paying attention. You're on the phone. We're supposed to be in this classical theater. You're on the phone.
Please be quiet.
Sure. Sorry.
Thank you.
From the Dock Street Theater to the American Theater here on King Street in Charleston, the first movie in the 1940s here, Joan of Ozark.
Stop. Stop. First of all, you embarrassed me in the first theater in America.
Yeah,
we
me
went
too.
to the Civil War, the first shots where they were fired, the Revolutionary War, the big first battle. This is not a first, Michael. This is about first. This theater, while it may be great and fun, is not a first.
Well, the thing is that this was actually the scene of the first date of Allie and Noah, guys. The Notebook.
Ooh, what?
The Notebook. You haven't seen The Notebook?
No? What is it?
What kind of a world have you been living in? It's the most romantic movie
I've
of
got
all
an
time.
iPad.
Oh,
I've got
stop.
an iPad. I don't use.
They had their first date here, which means that as soon as their date was over and they went into the movies together, they walked across where I'm assuming the car was parked right about here. They walked home. That's when you knew they were gonna get it on.
Can we get
and then
back-
they laid down on the street. They had their romantic
Can we get
scene.
back
They're
to
laughing.
history,
His ice
please?
cream is also lovely.
Has this movie come out yet?
Oh gosh, is he for real?
Can we go over to the Charleston Museum and really talk about real history?
It's a big
Good
moment. It's a
grief.
big cinematic moment. These guys. I mean,
Of course, Charleston, South Carolina, a city of firsts. This is the H.L. Hunley. It was brought to Charleston from Mobile, Alabama. The Confederates would use this submarine to actually take out the naval blockade set up by the Union forces.
The first submarine, the H.L. Hunley, right here to take out a enemy ship, the Housatonic, in 1864. But the H.L. Hunley never returned to port. Was not discovered again until the year 2000.
Can you imagine actually being in this submarine during the Civil
I'd
War?
love to have you like stay in there like for 3 weeks and then never come out.
It would never happen. Nonetheless, Renee is with us
nice.
as well. Renee, what do you have for us in this city of firsts?
I've got a few things just down this way, gentlemen. Okay, so here's the thing. So we're right outside the Charleston Museum, which is the very first museum ever in America. So it was set up to preserve Charleston and Carolina, the low country of that. I think that I got that right.
Yes, you did.
Thank you, nailed it. Hitting threes over
And,
here.
how much fun has this entire world tour been?
It's
This
great.
week?
I'm right by the fin of the submarine. What more could a girl ask for?
The fin.
Submarine. I'm not.
But one thing that I think that we've left out
We're
is the
sitting by the
Charleston
submarine,
dance.
the flipper.
Yeah, we're by the flipper of the submarine. Anyways, we need to do the Charleston dance. Did you guys?
I've seen the
Figure out
Charleston,
how to
but
do
I don't know
it?
how to do it.
I don't either.
Do you know how to do it? Show me.
I think it's like a leg thing.
Like sort of like. Well, next week, is it going to be John or Renee joining me on the world tour? We're going to be in Sioux City, Iowa. That's going to be interesting.